Hey guys, Rick Stone here from Stoney Acres Gardening. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a few tips to help you get ready for your seed starting season, which is coming soon. For us, we're about 4 to 6 weeks away from needing to start the first of our seedlings for next spring. Super excited, but sometimes if your life is anything like mine, things just get in the way. You're busy with work, you're busy filming videos, you're busy with family, and then all of a sudden seed starting season is upon you and you've left something out. You don't have seeds, you're missing something. And so now, 4 to 6 weeks before seed starting season starts is the time that you ought to be getting things ready so that you can get those seedlings successfully started on the day that you plan on starting them, okay? For me, that's January 15th, and I always blow it because something's missing. So here are my 4 tips for things that you can be doing now to get ready for seed starting season. And tip number 1 is start collecting your containers. So if you're going to use recycled containers this year, and I love these solo cups. They're great for all kinds of different plants. They're really good for tomatoes and broccoli and all the bigger plants. These are a great cup. But you got to start collecting them now so that you've got them. And the holidays is a great time to do that. And come on, your family already thinks you're weird. So just go ahead, dig through the garbage at the family parties, get all of these red solo cups out of the garbage, take them home, rinse them out, poke some holes in the bottom of them so that they have nice drainage. Use a hot nail to do that. And then you have some great seed starting containers. So you need to get started collecting those now. A few other options for recycled containers would be things like yogurt cups. Those are really good. Or even toilet paper tubes can be a great option for your seed starting. But you need to start collecting them now so that you've got plenty of those for the seed starting season. So get after it. Now, the next tip that I have for you is for those of you that have chosen to use these commercially available seed starting containers, okay? You need to be cleaning these guys up from last season. So at least once a year, you should wash all of your seed starting containers really well. So the way you do that is you want to put them in a bucket of water, let them soak for 5 or 10 minutes so that all of that dirt and debris kind of gets loosened up. Then you're going to go through and rinse those guys out with a rag and wash them out, get that dirt and debris out of those containers so that they're nice and clean. Then you're going to let them dry, and then you want to do a little bit of disinfecting. Now, if you had a big problem with diseases last year, so things like mold or maybe some dampening off problems, you might want to pull out the big guns and do a little disinfecting using some bleach. And so the way you do that is, first and foremost, when you're handling the solution, make sure you've got some gloves on, okay? And then you are going to do 10 parts of water to 1 part bleach. That should take care of killing any disease issues that you've had. That's the kind of dramatic measure if you've had some disease issues in the past. If you haven't really had any disease issues in the past, then you can use a little bit milder solution, and that would be a vinegar solution. So what I've got here is I've got a container that is half white vinegar with half water. And all you need to do is just spray this on your containers. And so just give them a good soak. Make sure that everything gets soaked in really well. All the surfaces get wet. Let it dry. That will disinfect. Then maybe give them one last rinse. So just a little rinse to rinse that vinegar off, and then your containers are all ready to go. You're not having to scramble, or you're not deciding, oh, they'll be okay, and then you end up having a disease problem. So get that done early. Step number 3 involves your seedling mix. So I'm out. I've got just a little tiny bit here, not even enough for maybe 4 or 5 containers. It's time for me to get some more seed starting mix. So get it early. Again, if you get to January 15th and it's time to start your onions and you don't have seed starting mix and the store's closed, you're out of luck, okay? So go get your seed starting mix now. Or if you would like, you can make your own. And if you don't want to buy the commercial grade, you can go ahead and make your own. And that recipe is really, really simple. You're just going to do 7 parts of either peat moss or cocoa coir, your choice. And you know, this could easily be a part. And you're going to do 1 part of perlite. So perlite helps to aerate that soil, gives it more structure, and helps it to retain water better and air a little bit better as well. Then, if you want, you can do a little extra. So I've got some homemade compost here that we harvested, I guess is the right word, in the fall. And we sifted it really well, and I'm going to put 1 part of this in that mix as well. And in fact, even with the store-bought mix, I'm going to give it 1 little cup of this as well. That will just help to boost it. Now, do you absolutely have to have that? No, you don't, but it does add a little nutrients to that kind of otherwise sterile potting mix. So great solution if you would like to try that as well. But make sure you use homemade. Don't use the store-bought. The store-bought is going to be full of wood chips and chunkiness, and your homemade is going to be so much cleaner and not full of wood chips. So that's a good mix as well. And then tip number 4 on our list is your seeds. So you need to get your seeds ordered relatively early. So this guy right here is the bane of my existence. These are Sun Sugar tomatoes, our favorite cherry tomato, and they're really, really popular, and they're really, really hard to get. And if I wait until late February or early March when I need these seeds, I'll be too late. They'll be gone. And so guess what? Here it is, December. I've already ordered my Sun Sugar tomatoes for next year so that I'm sure that I get them. The last thing you want is to get to February 15th and it's time to start your broccoli, and you open up your seed container and lo and behold, you don't have any broccoli seeds left. Dang it. Okay, so you need to make sure that you get your seeds ordered early. Get it done in December or early January. You're getting the freshest seeds at that time anyways. They haven't been sitting in the stores. They haven't been sitting on the shelves at the warehouses of the online seed companies either. You'll get the freshest seed if you order it early in the season. So go through, make your list, get those seeds ordered so that you've got them when you need them so that you can get planted on time. All right, that is my 4 tips for how you can get a head start on your seed starting season. Gives you a little something to do when it's cold in the winter. We're only about 4 to 6 weeks away, and so I'm excited for another great season of starting our own seedlings. Now, if you would like to learn a little bit more about starting your own seedlings, could I suggest maybe that you check out our free ebook. So we've got an ebook that we made a couple of years ago. It's about 20 pages long, gives you some of the basics on how to get started growing your own seedlings. You can check that out. There's a link in the description of this video, or you can click on this link right up here. That will take you over to our website. All I need is your email address, and we'll send you a copy of that free ebook. So go check that out as well. All right, that, my friends, is all I have for you for this week. Please make sure you get subscribed to this channel, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Everybody have a great week. Happy gardening.